Hey guys, got a bike here and back at the Manistee River Trail for a quick overnight. Just an in and out, no loop. Should be an easy hike, all except for this ridiculously heavy pack that I'm carrying. Well, I just stopped to put my micro spikes on because there's not a whole lot of snow, but everywhere where people are walking is pretty slick. It gets packed down pretty good. A little background on this trip. I was supposed to go with my brother Ryan. He had some things come up. Nikki is working, and so here I am solo. I worked last night, so I actually picked up a midnight shift so I could leave in the morning. I got a couple hours of sleep. It's actually only about a 4-hour drive, so it's not a real big deal. But I mean, the drive isn't, but I'm a little tired, to say the least. So I think I'll sleep well tonight. Not sure where I'll camp tonight. I don't know if I want to be up on a ridge or down toward the river. They got sites all along here that I'm going to be up high. You'll have to melt some snow for water. I'll be down low. Might be a little cooler. I got plenty enough layers to keep me warm though. So who knows? Maybe I'll get down low. I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll stay up high. Not very often you can stay up high and actually have a nice source of water. I just popped into campsite 8B. This is actually a beautiful campsite. It'd be awesome in the summertime. Got some good trees around you. Trail's about, I don't know, 100 foot over that way. Yeah, I almost passed it up and then my stomach started growling. I thought, well, I'm gonna go eat some lunch. So here I am. Somebody must have stayed here last night. You can see where a tent was sitting. And, the remnants of a fire. Well, it's a short break. Not really a lunch break, just a snack break. Ate a couple of Pop-Tarts. Slim Jim and a little bit of cheese. I'm about, I don't know, about 2.25 miles in or something like that. Not real far, but I don't think I'm gonna go much more than maybe another mile or two. Because I want to have a little bit of daylight left. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I actually brought my snowshoes because I wasn't sure what I was gonna need. I wasn't really sure what the snow was going to be like here. I started to talk about my snowshoes and the battery went dead. This cold is just eating batteries up. Anyways, yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to need because I wasn't sure how deep the snow was going to be. Had almost a week long worth of above freezing weather here, so I figured most of the snow was probably melted, and that turned out to be the case. But they did just I don't know, a day or two ago had a few inches of snow, and a little bit last night, I think, too. So I got a little bit, but not enough for snowshoes. Well, this thing I think is new. I do not remember this the last time we came through, and it looks brand new, so pretty cool though. Guess I'll have to read it and learn a little bit about the area. This is actually really cool because you can see the trail goes, this is the Manistee River Trail running along here, and this one up here, that's actually the North Country Trail, and you can just see the elevation difference. Problem with the North Country Trail across from there, it's a nice loop, but when you get on the North Country side, there really is not a lot of this, because you're in the woods almost the whole time. So you're pretty much, you know, surrounded by trees always. Well, I passed up campsites 7C and 7B because I want to see what 7A looked like. And here we are at 7A. So I'm going to walk back and see. It looks like it's probably quite a bit more privacy. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, I think I'm just about done hiking. I think this is probably going to be it. This is a ways off the trail, so a lot better than 7B and C. Yeah. Oh yeah. This will be it. I'll take that view. Yep, this is where we're staying. Well, I don't think I'm doing too bad. It's about 3:45 right now, and got everything set up back there. A little bit of ways away from that fire pit over there, but I wanted to be a little bit out of the wind, and right here I got these trees right here and they're blocking a little bit. I'll close off these doors tonight when I go to bed, but yeah, got the hammock in there, my hammock gear underquilt, hammock gear top quilt. It's my homemade hammock, just a gathered end hammock, but hammock gear Cuban fiber tarp. Nice light setup. Yeah, so I gathered up a little bit of firewood and some kindling, and went over and I started a fire. I had it going for about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, and sitting down there blowing on it and blowing on it, you know, and the wind's kicking up. Yeah, that's all she wrote. I don't want to fire that bad, so I'm more interested in cooking up my dinner. I went over, I did my bear hang. I actually got a good, maybe even 300 feet away. I'm usually like 150 feet. Going, yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, so let me show you this little deal right here. This is how I close in the end of my tarp. And I just take these little carabiners that I get from DutchWearGear.com, and I just tie a little rope down to the stake here, and then that keeps that little carabiner there. And then you can kind of undo this. Hard to do with one hand, but there you go. And then you can get in and out, or whatever you want to do. But yeah, I always carry these little carabiners with me. I use them. I just used another one for my bear hang, and makes it easier to get the bag on and off. So, and they're light because they're so tiny. I mean, you can see in my hand how small that is. Something else I carry all the time on my pack. I always carry these little continuous loops like that. They were great for just, you know, you just put a lark's head in there around something, and you know, hang it off a tree or whatever. And so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually use one of those continuous loops, and I'll wrap it around my water bladder. I'll take it out of my bag and I'll hang it on a tree, and I use that as a dromedary. I just let the hose hang down and, you know, fill up whatever I need to fill up, and works out good. Obviously only 3-season because you know, I'm not carrying a bladder here. I don't want to have any problems with it freezing. So I got a couple of Nalgene's, one kind of larger one and one normal size one. So yeah, so I got my Whisper Light. I think it's a Universal. I can't remember which one it is, but I think it's the Whisper Light Universal. I picked it up at an REI garage sale. Maybe last year sometime. I don't know, I don't remember. But anyways, maybe 2015, I'm not sure. But yeah, like a dummy, I brought it last year winter camping, and we could never get it going because it had a clog in it. Never tried it before we took it. Oh, looks like I got a boil now. I probably can't tell on the camera, but yeah, sun's almost gone down. Still looks pretty light in the camera, but I'm just gonna let the sun go down and then climb in the hammock and probably just nod off. I only got a couple of hours of sleep, so I'll be ready for bed, that's for sure. So I guess if I don't do anything else tonight, I'll see you in the morning. Yep, good morning. It's about 8 o'clock. There we go. Whew. Man, I don't want to get up. It's toasty, warm, but I'm hungry. Man, I gotta pee. I'm definitely gonna have to get up. I was in and out of sleep last night a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I was comfortable laying here. I'm super comfortable now, but once I finally got to sleep, boy, did I sleep good. Alright, time to get up. Hey, we got a little bit of snow last night. A little pack. Gotta put the cover on it. Already popped it off the tarp. Luckily everything was covered. I'll shake that off. No problems. I'm gonna go get my food. Sun coming up. See the line of the light. Boy, even the old stove was complaining about starting up this morning. It's cold. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yep, looking good. Almost had to melt snow this morning. Had to pound it against the tree to get all the ice broken up. That's what I wore last night. Warm around camp. and wore them to bed. They're just little down-filled booties, they call them, or slippers. And then got this idea from Shug. They're just waterproof motorcycle over boots. And you wear those over the top of these, you know, obviously so you don't get them wet. Man, are they toasty warm. That's a great idea. Yeah, I got two hats too. This actually is this is an outdoor research hat, and it's in between the two knitted layers. It's got a layer of insulation. It's my around camp hat, you know, so I'm not getting too hot while I'm hiking, but not too cold while I'm in camp. Also, brought the face mask. When it gets really cold, you need it, but more than anything, it's really the only way to go at night. To me, that's the best way to go. You're not breathing super cold air, but you're having a bunch of condensation inside of your sleeping bag or top quilt. The other thing that I brought too, and they're already packed away, but I brought a pair of mittens, and good thing, because this morning I needed them. It was my fingers were hurting. They were so cold. That actually is one of the worst parts about winter camping, and one of the hardest parts is getting out of a warm sleeping bag or top quilt, hammock, whatever you got, whatever you're sleeping in, first thing in the morning. That is absolutely the worst. But you know, you get up, start moving around, you know, get that blood flowing, and you'll warm up quick as long as you got the right layers. But yeah, I was freezing this morning. You know, my family they think I'm crazy going out and camping in the winter, in the snow, in the cold weather more than anything. But you know, I mean, you gotta love it. But you know, if you're gonna do it, you have to have a love for it. But I do love getting out in the woods in the wintertime. Sorry, my nose is running. It's a totally different kind of beauty in the wintertime. All the leaves are gone, especially when there's snow on the ground. Oh man, it's just a totally different sight. I passed two trail runners yesterday, and 2 day hikers on my, you know, that were coming in with me, and then 3 hikers coming out. And that was it yesterday, and yesterday was a Sunday, so that shows you how many people actually get out in the wintertime. And I'll almost bet I won't see anybody today. I'll get to that parking lot and hopefully my car's there, but but I'll bet you there won't be any other cars. Well, time to say goodbye. Campsite 7A. Other than my footprints, everything's pretty much the same we left as when we got here. Man, this cold is killer on the batteries. I'm my 3rd battery already. Anyways, I was just walking along and thinking about carrying a 35-pound pack. This Gregory pack it's super comfortable. It's heavy, but I mean, it's, you know, it's what it is, you know. It's more of a comfort pack. But everything I got it's nice geared. Spend good money on it. It's lightweight, durable, good stuff. I'm thinking about 25 years ago when I first started backpacking with my brother. I mean, 35 pounds was light, you know. I mean, I didn't think it was anything in the winter, maybe to carry 40 or 50 pounds better. Funny story is, first trip we ever went on, we didn't have really anything. We didn't know a whole hell of a lot about anything. We used whatever car camping gear we had from camping with our parents growing up. My brother used a backpack that my dad had, an old external frame pack. I don't even remember what kind it was. But I didn't even have a backpack. So I took a duffel bag and I used the handles in the duffel bag to sling over my shoulders. So I didn't even have a hip belt holding my load up, you know. But hey, we had a great time. We were young, it didn't matter. Our backs were good. Can't say that anymore. Not far from the car now. Well, it's been a pretty good overnight trip. Not too bad for a middle of winter thing. Got a little bit of snow, some good scenery. That's about it. So till next time, see ya. This little thing I think is yeah, I'll use it as an I'm pretty good at talking to myself. Just ask Ryan. I really do talk to myself, whether the camera's on or not. Just be walking on the trail. I get the dumbest song in my head. I can't get the theme song from WKRP in Cincinnati out of my head. It just plays over and over and over. All day today. It's driving me crazy. And I'm so sick of that song. You know, this is come on, man. That's always a good sight when your car's there. I'm gone. I'm out of here. See ya. Huh? Yeah. I'm leaving right now. Well, after I get in the car. Yep. See ya.